two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
He'll let this go for Pickens. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Yeah! And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Catch made by Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. In motion, Lamb. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Prescott. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down.
Myles Garrett is able to bring him down for a sack, and that's something the reigning Defensive Player of the Year was able to do 14 times just a season ago. I'm not sure there's a more dynamic or dominant defensive lineman in the entire league.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense ready for their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, faking the give, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've watched CeeDee Lamb become undeniably one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike. I mean, just last season alone, led the league in receptions with 135, while totaling over 1,700 yards for the year. I mean, when the Cowboys need a big play, they're looking for number 88.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. Dak to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
A run with Dobbins. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Prescott. Off balance throw. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Dak to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Browns offense getting set to get back to work. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by 4. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the handoff, 4. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. As Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Prescott. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Prescott now. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Dallas.
Again, Prescott to the air. The open man is Tolbert. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we take the long trek eastward to Tampa, check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jaden Daniels, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Michael Penix with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's 4. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 31-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10. They run on the jet sweep, And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Hopkins' kick is good, and the Browns are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now it's Dobbins, and this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 6, and the Cowboys first down.
To throw is Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. His throw left side is complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked route.
Kevin Stefanski taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Prescott again. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. To the air again, Prescott. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's third and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. For a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run once more with 4. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
12 yards on that hookup. It's a Browns first down. They'll look to throw again. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Holding offense.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here comes second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Browns. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Dak facing third and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short pickup down to the 21. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.